Well, obviously, this the schedule is so different, when you play it Thursday. So immediately after the game, kind of see your family, and then you kind of just walk back in and go right back to work. So, we worked through the night, and most of the day we changed the schedule. Obviously, the players are here much later. So I'm ahead because it's really like a Thursday, really, you know what I'm saying, when you're trying to get ready to play. So I'm ahead. My mind's on Tennessee, even though this is the follow-up, so I'll do the best job I can, you know what I'm saying, to answer any questions. Normally right after the game, you watch the game again quickly, and then immediately you get on your opponent. So I'll do the best job I can.
Yeah, just from your perspective, the tape you watched, Cody after the game said that there were a lot of needs to push the ball downfield more. Did you see shots downfield that were available that he didn't take?
There's a couple. Yeah, I'm sure I wish he had him back. And that happens. With a lot of things. There's a lot of things I think a lot of people want to take back and do a better job of. When the game's over, or more so when you go back and look at the tape. So hoping to be able to do a better job of that. Obviously, that's what we're looking for.
A couple of times he pulled it down, looked to run pretty quickly. Is that a product of maybe not having full confidence in the line, maybe just sort of a little rust from not playing a lot this year? Did you see that at all?
That's probably a point of not forcing anything and turning the ball over. I would say that'd be the first thing that comes to my mind. When that happens.
Can you live with those sort of decisions then? I mean,
rather than turning the ball over, yeah. But I'd like to be able to get the ball down the field.
We discussed communication issues a lot on defense. What got fixed? What was being done yesterday that they weren't doing the last 2 months?
No, I just saw that, of what they're capable of doing. There wasn't many mistakes on the defensive side, and, we don't make any mistakes. And I thought they were doing a really good job of communicating. I mean, that you can see on film. And when they do that, we know what type of players we have. They can play extremely well.
Leonard, back today, what was your message to him, or
I've been in meetings all day. I just went to check, though. He's back, so I haven't had a chance. I apologize for that.
Will you talk to him, or do you just go treat it like business as usual with him being back and move on?
I talked to him 3 times before he left, and then, I pretty much talked to everybody. So, yes, to answer that question.
We talked last week. Is he a captain still?
Yeah, because of the same reasons why I said before. It's not something that, that I can take away because it was voted by the team. So that's a better, the team would have to take it away.
Yeah, I was just wondering if they had come to you, the players had come to you and said, we're going to take it away.
No, no one's come to me.
To get that kind of effort out of your defense, does that validate just sort of your leadership style through this losing streak and just how you try to have this team fight through adversity? Does it validate anything for you? You talked a lot about how, you have to maintain strong leadership, you have to lead these guys through adversity, to not have any lapse in effort, to get probably their best defensive effort of the season yesterday on the back end of a 7-game losing streak. Does it validate anything for you in terms of how you've gone about this during the losing streak?
No, it's a credit all the players, the job that they've done. I mean, they did a good job sticking together, and I don't think it was just defense. I think it was really good effort. Maybe not the production you want, but I think there was good effort across the board. Maybe not good execution at times. Guys get beat, but one thing is that in all 3 phases, I thought we played, extremely hard.
Are you impressed with how these guys have stood together? Because 7-game losing streak, it could have fractured, and there could have been a lot of finger pointing, and you could have lost the team, all that stuff, and it doesn't seem like any of that has happened.
I don't know. I just keep trying to do the best job I can. So I don't, we still got 4 games left. So there's still a lot of football out there. We're on a short week. I really haven't put a lot of thought into a lot of these types of questions. I appreciate the questions, but I think, like I told the players after the game, a lot of the credit goes to the assistant coaches and the players. You know what I'm saying? And working, we've always worked hard, extremely hard, and going out there and putting off a good effort.
Guys said they took a lot of motivation from how they started the game against Indy. Can they take motivation, or should they take motivation in how they've played Tennessee the last 3 games?
Probably a better question for them. I mean, that's something to ask them. I know that, this team is pretty much, beating us soundly. I think last time defensively we had a good effort, but we didn't do well offensively. And they're a good football team. They really are. So, we're going to their place on a Thursday night, so it'll be a tough environment. And, we've got to do the best job we can this week to get our guys ready. It's tough, in a short week because, like I said before, it's not that you're out there, practicing and banging away and running around. You're trying to get everybody, bodies right, and this way they can go out there on Thursday and play at a high level.
What's your assessment of how Ronnie Harrison did in his first start?
Good. I mean, he had a big play at the end, pressuring and going. Early on, you can see the first time playing, meaning that, hey, a little bit late to get lined up and things of that nature. But, once the game started going, he did a nice job.
What exactly was the mix-up on the long pass to Dontrell Inman? Because, Jalen turned around, he was screaming. But, sometimes you see a body reaction like that and you don't, we make assumptions as to what it means when it may be something entirely different.
I think so. I think the assumption of that is a lot of times when someone makes a play, you're going to have some bad body language, which is something that we don't want it to do. So, we just got to do a better job and just cover it better. But, that guy's going to make plays too. I mean, the areas of the coverage that are weak, you understand that and try to make some plays.
But are you suggesting at all that there was any kind of a miscommunication on that particular play? Or was it just a guy making a play and getting beat downfield?
I think it was just a guy making a play.
Why was yesterday the day to get Ronnie in the starting line as opposed to earlier in the season?
I thought it would give us the best chance to win. I thought that was the direction we needed to go.
Did he have to do more learning? Was it about learning the defense and that sort of thing, or?
No, just when we thought when we thought he would be a better player at that position, to help us win. Really, I wouldn't look too far into that.
Going back to the Inman play, the one Smoot had some pretty good pressure. Just overall, Smoot was inactive until you guys traded Fowler.
I thought Smoot played well. I thought he gave us some really good rushes in there, so that was good to see. That's something that can help us, and hopefully that will continue. But I did notice that.
We usually think of players when we talk about bouncing back. You kind of alluded to it. Coaches kind of have to do that too. Coach Milanovic, Coach Wash, different challenges obviously this past week. What is your think of how they handled everything and helping your team break the losing streak?
I just look at them to do their job. I really do. We got to be professionals and we've got to go and we got to take all that stuff out of it. So I don't, I expect them, all the coaches, to prepare every week and get themselves ready and motivate the players and get them going.
Do you think there's a distinct advantage being home on the Thursday night with the short week? Tennessee was home and then home. You guys are home and then on the road.
Yeah, I think there's probably something out there where I don't know how many teams went on the road on Thursday and have won, but I think maybe 2. Someone mentioned that negative stat, of course.
What more? Does it help in any way that at least it's a team?
John was asking a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So rude.
Okay, so rude. Go ahead.
What more can you emphasize about those personal fouls and go back?
Again, John, it's my responsibility. I mean, I'm not going to stand there. I mean, the team reflects, the head coach, and obviously I've done a really poor job, in that phase. So it's all me. You don't have to look at anybody else. I'll just keep trying to educate it. It's my fault.
Does it help in any way on a short week that it's at least a team you're familiar with, division rival, as opposed to somebody that you really haven't, had to?
Yeah, I think it does. Then someone that maybe is at a conference or in a different division. But I think a lot of that stuff would have been done before, or particularly on a bye week if you had one prior to the Thursday. Does that make sense to you? And how do you prepare for him?
You were concerned about Jalen last week, and he wound up playing very well. How concerned are you about him this week on a short week?
I feel good about him this week because he's from Tennessee. I'm just giving you the truth. Not lying. I mean,
Is this still a difficult game for your family?
I don't know.
Your wife's family, I guess?
I haven't talked to anybody.
Will you?
I haven't talked to anyone in like 9 or 10 weeks.
They'll root for you.
No. I'm not a happy guy. No. I'm trying to win a game on a short week.
What time did you get back to the facility this morning?
I stayed after the game, and then I think I got here I left late and got in here at 5:15, 5:20.
How long do you think you were gone from the stadium?
Oh, what are you, private investigator or something? What's your point?
He's trying to
It's a
do
lot
a
of downtime
timeline.
grind.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I ain't.
Where were you exactly? 3:21.
Again, that's a little too personal. I mean, what time did I wake up? What time did I get here?
What'd you have for breakfast?
Yeah, exactly.
He's the
I mean, seriously, come on, that's crazy. I've been here a lot.
Did you sleep?
Health-wise, any new injuries coming out of the game?
What's his name? Avery Jones has a contusion. So we're just gonna, I think we listed him today as he wouldn't practice today. So it's really just, he took a shot. It's just a contusion, nothing structurally damaged.
The first extended really playing time for Carlos Hyde in terms of getting a ton of carries. Do you like what you saw from him yesterday? Did he give you the lift kind of in that style that Leonard had?
Well, I mean, it was unfortunate that the ball got, punched out. I mean, that's something that, we don't want to have happen. Other than that, we're just trying to find a way to score points. So, whichever which way we can do it, we're going to try.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thanks, Doug.
Yep.
One straight down the line.